Welcome and thank you for being with us tonight. It is week number 3 of our 6-week unit on utopia and dystopia, and today's topic is questioning society, censorship and privacy protection. You'll notice that we're moving on from our lesson on historic heroes, but you will need to review your notes because we will be integrating them into next week's lesson. For today, you will need your journals, your pencils, your Chromebooks, and your Springboard books. You might remember censorship and privacy protection from our digital citizenship lesson earlier in the school year. Take a look at this word tree from that lesson and see if you can start to recall some things that you might know already about censorship and privacy protection. Now, in your journal, I would like you to draw 3 columns. In your left-hand column, write vocabulary. This is the same list that we make every time we have an in-class reading. You will write at least 3 unknown vocabulary words that you encounter today, and you will define them before the end of the period. In the middle column, please write censorship, and in the right-hand column, please write privacy, and by this we mean privacy protection. Now take a look at these images, please. In the middle column, under censorship, I would like you to make a bulleted list or a sentence definition of what you predict censorship means based on what you see here. We're going to do that again for privacy protection. Now, in your right-hand column under privacy, I would like you to make a bulleted list or a sentence definition based on what you predict privacy means from what you see here. Okay, as we move forward, start to use this as a focus question. We're not going to answer it yet, but we will come back to it in just a moment. Do you agree or disagree that government and corporations should be able to censor information? Why or why not? Provide at least 3 reasons that support your argument. Before we write, we need to define censorship and privacy protection. So now, under your prediction definition in the middle column, please write this general dictionary definition of censorship. It is the suppression of speech, public communication, or other information on the basis that such material is considered objectionable, harmful, sensitive, or inconvenient. Now, in the right-hand column, under your prediction of the definition of privacy, please write this general definition of privacy protection. The right or ability to control the sharing or disclosure of certain information about yourself or your behavior. Your privacy may be protected by law, but not in all cases. Now we're going to watch a short video on internet censorship. So what you know already about censorship and privacy, I want you to apply as we watch this video. All right, it's right time, you guys. Take out your journals. We are going to spend 5 minutes writing on this question. Use what you know from this lesson and what you know from the past to answer. Do you agree or disagree that government and corporations should be able to censor information? Why or why not? Provide at least 3 reasons that support your argument. Okay, now that we're done with our first draft, we're going to focus in. You will need your Chromebooks and your Springboard books at this time. As we go, we're going to follow this schedule. First, I will do a think aloud and read aloud model and demonstration to you guys, and you will annotate along with me as we read the short script from Banned Books Week celebrating the freedom to read. We will then answer questions 1 and 2 together. Then you will get into your peer groups, and we will, as a class, all together, choral read Private Eyes on page 141 and 142. And then in your groups, you will answer questions 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll talk about it as a class. And then finally, in your groups, you guys will read and annotate Representative Urges Action on the Media on page 143 and 144. And at the end of that, you will each log on to Google Classroom and complete your exit ticket. Your exit ticket looks like this. Write a paragraph explaining why or why not you think that government should be allowed to censor our information. This is basically our final draft of the draft that you wrote earlier. Please use the T-Bear paragraph model to guide you. Once you get onto Google Classroom, you will see that I have provided some sentence stems and a paragraph model for you to follow so that you can succeed on this exit ticket. All right, everybody, good luck.